What's going on, guys? VisionBricks here, and I'm back again with another video. Now, most of you guys know that outside of my Marvel passion, I also share a passion for the 80s, mainly its films and music. So what I have with me on today are 3 custom minifigures from a company some of you may have actually heard of, called Minifigures.me. Now, before I give you guys a closer look at these figures, I would like to mention that this video is in partnership with Minifigures.me. They actually reached out to me a few weeks ago to see if I wanted to review any of their products, and after I took a look at their website and everything that they had to offer, I said yes, because I absolutely love what it is that they're bringing to the table when it comes to custom minifigures. For those of you watching this review right now, I want to let you guys know that I will be sharing my honest opinion on these figures, whether it be good or bad, just so you guys can know what to expect from these figures if you plan on getting any. Also, if any of you would like to buy these figures in this review or anything else from the Minifigures.me collection, be sure to use code VisionBricks10 at checkout to get 10% off your order. Now let's go ahead and jump on in. So the 3 figures I have here with me are John McClane, Ripley, and Jim Hopper. The first figure I want to take a look at is John McClane. For those of you who do not know who this character is, here's a brief backstory. John McClane is the protagonist of the late 80s to 2010s action film series Die Hard. The character was portrayed by Bruce Willis, and if any of you watched the second LEGO movie, then you'll know that this character made a cameo in minifigure form. Getting a close look at the figure, you see the amount of detail that was put into it. Starting with the head, you can see some blood on his face to show that he's been through a lot of conflicts, along with several dots that give that stubble or shaved beard look. As a bonus, you can also remove the hairpiece to give him his shaved head, which was featured in both the 4th and 5th installment of the franchise. Moving along to the torso, you can see that it's clearly designed to look like the undershirt he's wearing in the film, and it has sweat and blood stains on the front and back. You can also see a bit of chest hair sticking out from the chest area, which is a nice subtle detail. The rest of the details can be found on the legs, which are printed to look like jeans. They also printed on a belt and bare feet at the bottom of the legs, which shows that they really wanted this figure to be as accurate as possible. At the back of the legs, you'll also find a bit of an Easter egg. The jeans have a tab printed on them with the word LEGO on it. As an accessory, McClane comes with a pistol to defend himself against the bad guys in Nakatomi Plaza. The only thing I think could have been done to improve this figure was perhaps changing the hairpiece. McClane's hairstyle looks slightly different from this, and in my opinion, the hairpiece used for the Jim Hopper minifigure would have worked much better. I also do think that the mouth area looks a bit smudged, but it could just be due to the method of printing. Next up, we have a figure that'll take us back almost a decade before the first Die Hard film release, Ellen Ripley. For those of you who don't know who Ellen Ripley is, she's the protagonist of the original Alien film series and was portrayed by Sigourney Weaver. I'm pretty sure most of you saw Avengers Infinity War, but if not, during the rescue mission on the Q ship, Peter Parker references the second film, Aliens, in order to explain his rescue plan to Tony and save Dr. Strange from Ebony Maw.
Okay. Did you ever see this really old movie, Aliens?
Another interesting thing to note is that the 4th film, Alien Resurrection, was actually directed by Joss Whedon, which is the same guy who directed the first Avengers movie and its sequel, Age of Ultron. Getting back to the figure, I must say that I really like this one. The outfit is quite accurate to her attire in the first film, and the one thing that matters most to me when recreating something is accuracy. On the torso and legs, there's some basic printing to make up the flight suit. It has some pockets, and part of the suit is zipped down to show her white shirt. They also added the USCSS Nostromo patches on both sleeves and the front of the suit, along with some more printing on the back. I'd say the hairpiece they used was a good choice too. It's actually a mold from the LEGO Friends theme, in case you didn't notice. Just like the John McClane figure, you can remove the hair to show Ripley's shaved head from Alien 3. The only downside for me is that she's not wearing her attire from that film, so this could have been left out in my opinion. Since they have this head though, it would be cool to see them make that outfit in maybe the one from Aliens and Alien Resurrection, especially seeing how they did make the rest of the Nostromo crew. As a bonus, Ripley also comes with the crew's cat, Jonesy, also known as Jones. The original mold for this cat doesn't have a face either, so I'm glad that they managed to print a face on it because it adds a nice touch. Last but not least, it's my favorite figure out of the trio, Jim Hopper. If you guys aren't aware of who Hopper is, let me educate you just a bit. So Hopper is one of the characters in the hit Netflix series Stranger Things. His character is portrayed by David Harbour, and when he's not busy protecting the small city of Hawkins from the dangers of the Upside Down, he's also a master of keeping doors open 3 inches.
You're crazy!
Crazy? You want to see real crazy?
Although Stranger Things did release back in 2016, the story's timeline does take place in the 80s, and you can see that the show takes heavy inspiration from the 80s as well, with all of its references and just the style of filming in general. You guys may also recognize Harbour, seeing how he's playing Red Guardian in the recently postponed Black Widow film. The minifigure design is actually based on one of his outfits from his Season 3 appearance. For starters, I feel that they captured the Hawaiian style shirt perfectly, especially with the colors. They even continued the printing of the shirt onto the sleeves, which shows that they really took their time with this figure. Moving along, I must say that the legs match up with the quality of the shirt as well. It has a belt, pockets, shoes, and they even printed on the watch pocket inside the big pocket on the left. In my opinion, the head's facial features look just like Hopper in Season 3, and the hair they chose to use is great too. The Hopper figure also comes with a shotgun as its accessory in dark bluish gray. The shotgun is actually meant to be in dark tan and dark brown, but they could have just run out of that variant when sending out these figures for review. One last thing I want to take a look at are the boxes they give you to store your figures. I absolutely love these because it kinda makes their figures feel special, if you know what I mean. The boxes come with sleeves that are designed to fit around the drawers that hold the figures. All the sleeves have the company's branding and useful info like your social media, website, and email. Their packages also include a special note with advertising on the back, letting you know that they can design minifigures for you. Overall, I'm very pleased with the quality of these figures, and I'm impressed with the company's presentation of their products. In regards to the smoothness of the printing, you can feel some slight texturization, but it's hardly noticeable in my opinion. By the way, if you guys did see my teaser for the LEGO Alien project, the reason for that was because at the time I had picked out the Ellen Ripley figure to review. I'm really hoping to be able to start that project soon and other mocks at some point, but lately I haven't really had the ability to sit down and build since I've been caught up with a bunch of stuff outside of YouTube. Well, that wraps up this video. Feel free to let me know what you guys think about these figures down in the comment section below. Also, if you guys have any questions about these figures or minifigs.me in general, feel free to ask away. Again, if you guys want to get these figures or anything else on their website, be sure to use the code VisionBricks10 to save 10% on your order. They've got a wide variety of stuff from film, TV, sports, music, and much more, so it's definitely worth checking out. They actually just released some figures from Season 3 of Stranger Things, for those of you who love that show. As for you 80s lovers like me, they've got a good selection of figures too, like these Bill and Ted or classic Tron figures. With that being said, I'm VisionBricks. Remember to always think outside the box, and I'll catch you all later. Peace out.